At some point, a terrorist walked over me and thought that I was dead because I was laying in a pool of my own blood, and I shot him. And here I quote Shalom Shitrit. Here I am. Although I lost many of my friends, and I'm here without a leg, I would do it all again, because of Am Yisrael and the people of Am Yisrael.
This man here, named Avida Bachar, changed my life in 10 minutes with his tragic story. When I was at the hospital, Tel HaShomer, I saw a group of people in tears, so I decided to join in and listen. He started to tell us about his story, about how he lost his son and wife right in front of him, in a miklat of Kibbutz Be'eri. After telling us the story, he goes on saying how each one of us should appreciate family, life, and the value of living. He mentioned that he used to bring his family to expensive restaurants, and his wife would get mad for spending so much money. He would always say times like these were priceless, and money can come back, but tragedies like these can't. I was in tears after his speech. I approached him, and I just let myself go with continuous tears. He told me not to cry. Look at me, he said. I'm smiling. I lived the best years with my son and wife. And he points at his daughter and says, thank God I still have her. I learned this lesson. A valuable lesson I learned about this is people look around, people say, wow, money, I'm stressed, money this. We have to realize that each one of us in this room have family. We have stuff that people don't have. We have family, we have brothers, we have sisters. And who would rather money over connections with your siblings like these, with your parents? Just, it's a crazy lesson, and the fact I saw this guy able to smile like that and show me like how appreciative he was, gave me really a valuable lesson, and yeah.
On October 7th, Hamas terrorists infiltrated Kibbutz Be'eri with RPGs, grenades, and AK-47s. In this house, where the bullet is found in the wall, I saw children's toys, baby shoes, and the room was completely unrecognizable. The wall where I retrieved this bullet was scattered with the bullet marking and shrapnel. They took no mercy on the lives that were inside of these homes. It is our job to remember our brothers and sisters that were taken away from us on October 7th. We spent our last Shabbat in the army base of Netiv Asara. In this image, we can see just a smaller teaser of what we experienced all night on the Shabbat. As the clock approached 8 o'clock, when we would usually sit at the Shabbat table, we saw hundreds of Hamas rockets being fired right above our head. Some of the rockets were even flying back towards Gaza. Because we were at the border on a makeshift base, we had nowhere to sleep. So me and Gad decided that it was a good idea to fall asleep in the car. Gad and I ended up falling asleep in the car, and when we woke up, we see a counter missile of the Kibbutz Be'eri just 3 feet away from the car. If that missile had landed any closer to the car, it would have blown up.
Here is one final image that I wanted to share with you guys. This is the door of a mamad in Kibbutz Be'eri. There are exactly 23 bullet holes in this door. The logs were blasted off the front doors of this house. The miklat windows were shattered and the house burned down. There was grenade shrapnel inside of the miklat. The picture and this memory are one of the most important memories I have from our trip. Tragically, the people hiding inside this miklat were murdered. This reminds me of how hard the terrorists tried to kill these people. The walls were charred from all the smoke. From this memory, I realized, if there are enemies who are trying so hard to destroy us and will go to any length, we have an obligation as Jewish people to continue fighting for Israel and showing our support for Israel, because if we don't, no one else will.